Let's address a frustrating reality in corporate learning: learners gaming the system. When employees speedrun your modules by guessing answers until they pass, it is not a learner problem. It is a design failure. Learners game the system when the cognitive cost of actually thinking about the problem is higher than the penalty for guessing. If your scenario distractors are too weak, or if the consequence of failing is just a quick try again button, you are actively incentivizing them to click through without genuine engagement. To combat this, we must design choices that demand authentic practice. First, implement delayed consequences or cascading scenarios. If a learner makes a blind guess, don't correct them immediately. Let the scenario play out based on that bad choice. When they see the compounding negative effects of a blind guess, like a simulated project failing or a customer escalating an issue, they realize that analytical thinking is strictly required. Second, use the best and worst choice format rather than a single correct answer. Ask the learner to identify the most and least effective actions from a list of highly plausible options. This exponentially increases complexity and makes guessing nearly impossible without deep engagement with the material. Finally, align the assessment environment closely with the performance environment. If the actual job requires parsing complex data to make a call, your scenario should replicate that level of complexity. By making the path of least resistance the actual process of learning, you build the judgment they need to perform well on the job, effectively neutralizing the desire to simply guess the answers. True instructional design isn't about trapping the user. It's about designing an architecture where authentic engagement is the only logical way forward. When you remove the loopholes, you create a training environment that truly drives measurable business outcomes. For more expert insights into building robust e-learning, customer education, and professional development setups, make sure to hit that subscribe button for Check and Click Learning and Technologies.